Hey guys, please leave a like and subscribe, please, 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 please. Take your worst shot. The only thing that would be attracted to that is a magnet. Edit, by the way, absolutely loved you in dead man's chest. You look like a molded strawberry shortcake. Grandma's going to be pissed when she finds out you made a blouse out of her curtains and disappointed in everything else. You've got hair fit for a poker table and a face fit for a flush. You look like you were eating some guy's ass and he sneezed. I snorted. No, she snorted. Love your hair. What shade of unemployment is it? So this is what a female Oompa Loompa looks like in the wild. Oompa Loompa, doopity doo, I've got another edgelord for you. Oompa Loompa, doopity dee, if you were wise you'd get up and leave. What do you get when you want to stand out? A shitty dye job and a ring in your snout. Can't find a job or some internet fame. You know exactly who's to blame. The mother and the father. There's not enough attention in the world to satisfy that black hole of a chasm in your heart. I once roasted a girl for forgetting to dye her eyebrows. Fuck me, was I fucking wrong? 19. Temporary high school dropout. Vegetarian by heart. Finish him. If Jon Snow and Samwell Tully had a son. John Doe. I don't think breastfeeding yourself is considered vegetarian. Even your waifu opened a restraining order against you. When an ekbid has a baby with his own female Snapchat filter. I love how he said vegetarian and we all took one look at him and saw burger and fries. Let me guess, the girl he's sending creepy PMS to is vegetarian. Honestly my dude, drop out of high school temporarily at 19. If I saw you anywhere near a school I'd probably call the SWAT team. My mind auto-corrected vegetarian to virgin. Quite an accomplishment, being a fat vegetarian. 40-year-old makeup artist. Do your worst. I'm guessing you do makeup for The Simpsons? If not, get your yellow ass to the you've blown out your liver. Her middle name is Jaundice. She's using Instagram's new life in the time of cholera filter. At least something's filtering, cause her kidneys sure aren't. Your makeup is thicker than your hair. You'd have to be an artist when your face looks like that and your hands looks like they've been underwater for 20 years. Make up a hairline. Nice that the people you do makeup on can see themselves in that giant forehead. I dare you to try make me cry. You look like you depression slept through the pride parade. You look like a My Little Pony with daddy issues. A different color for each personality. You look like every time you see your family they are disappointed in your appearance. Your mom thinks you're too thin, but all you see is a fat face. Your dad would tell you that you look like a clown with your hair and makeup, but he left when you were 7. Your stepdad is the only one with no complaints. Have you been reading my diary? Read your diary? I wouldn't even read your eulogy. I'm guessing you thought looking weird would soothe the sting of trying to figure out why no one likes you. I'm sure you will find more friendship in a collection of cats and dildos. Nice try, you just want us to make you cry so you can feel something to try and reduce how dead inside you feel. It's necrophilia if you have sex with her. The little meth maid. This is what happens when you find out your golden ticket was fake. Grandpa Joe dies of pancreatic cancer and the one kebabs you have loved all your life have actually been laced with thalidomide. I just turned 24. Please roast me. You look like your kids will be confused on Father's Day. And how many times did you turn 24? I think she meant her implants turned 24. Happy birthday silicone. Sweet tat. No one. For as hard to look at as you are now, I can't imagine what you looked like before the boob job and the collagen. Boob jobs are just pinatas that don't give candy. Why did you only get the head of the penis tattooed on your neck? You look like the sort that would get offended for looking at your face when they talk to you and not your tits. I'm just curious of the significance of a spade on your throat. Like not even artsy. You were a practice doll for your boyfriend. Hoss still hasn't evolved past stick figures. It looks like an awkward mole. But I guess it makes people look there instead of staring at your tits. So good job. So it's actually a cover up. It was originally a keyhole. It was poorly drawn though. So I thought, hey, I like playing poker. Why not get an ace of spade? Now it just looks terrible. A card player that doubles down on bad decisions. I guess that makes sense. How much can you know about yourself if you've never been roasted? Your head looks like an egg. I hope it's easier to read for him this way. This dude needs to be boiled, not roasted. How much can you know about yourself when you can't even look at yourself in a mirror? All I know is that left eye of yours is focused on the spacecraft that just dropped you off and left. You just know he enjoyed being probed too. Luckily he was able to take a selfie of his abductors. After probing his mind for 7 minutes, they determined that Earthlings have such a low IQ they would be of no threat to the galaxies, and returned him to his mother's basement unharmed. I want to break free. You look like a Mei character that someone started and then has to come back later to finish the rest of the features. Did your last relationship not work out because you couldn't stop seeing someone on the side? You are the reason why cigarettes and alcohol come with a warning about smoking or drinking while pregnant. When your parents joke they dropped you on your head as a baby, but you know they aren't kidding because you can see the ceiling and over your right shoulder at the same time. 20-year who got ready 7 hours too early and got bored. You looked like Shirley Chaplin fell into a chemical toilet. Charlie Quinn. Poker face. You'd make a good Joker, but your face is too sad. Is it because Heath Ledger was your dad? Batman needs a enemy named Poker Face. Instead of holding a Joker, you're holding all 4 aces. You'd sleep with Robin on cold Gotham nights. Because you lick boys with masks, elf boots and tights. Poker Face lost her father and is broken and scarred. A new arch enemy. Here is her token calling card. That's good news. It's going to take you 7 hours to fix that shit. Unfortunately, fixing her face with plastic surgery will take far longer than 7 hours. Whatever hack job they could manage in 7 hours would be an improvement. Your hair split harder than your parents. Well, the new Addams Family reboot is looking like shite. Nice to see you get all dolled up to sit at home by yourself to eat uncooked ramen noodles and drink Diet Coke. My sister wants to be roasted. Meet my sister. She's got a great personality. Meet my sister. How loud was her exhale after the picture was taken? That's a serious collection of Sharpies behind you. I think I recognize you from another subreddit. Did you clean them after? Don't link it. Not a fan of artistic buttholes, eh? Hi, may I take and eat your order? That is the smile of a woman who has found out one too many times the guy she liked ended up being gay. Can I borrow your shirt? I'm going camping this weekend with some friends and we need a tent. You probably see more numbers on the scale than I do in my bank account. I have written whole entire poems about how much I hate myself. If you can hurt my feelings, I'll personally thank you. Do you paint your nails with the correction pen from Bic? Close. It's actually the tape type of corrector. Can you also correct your face with it? It's not magic tape. How many walnuts are you storing in your cheeks for winter? Whole entire poems. Wow. You are so much more unique and interesting than the other 7th graders. Why are you so asymmetrical? Cocaine's a hell of a drug. You look like a wax sculpture during a grease fire. I tried to jerk off to you 4 times before I could finally come. Susan Boyle only took me 3. I just realized your collarbone sticks out further than your flapjack tits. You're as flat as the pan that smacked into your face. You went to a pet show and somehow came in last place. You chew on your nails. It's the only eating you get. Your pussy tastes like cold glow and regret. You look like a stork. You belong in a zoo. When Jesus died for us all, he didn't mean you. Your dad is a scarecrow. Your mom is a whore. She kept the placenta. It's the best thing that she bore. I need your nose to help open this can. It's like Michael Jackson fucked a toucan. You'd make a sexually crazed rapist go straight. No thanks miss. Go free. I'll just masturbate. Thanks for watching. I appreciate the support. Love you. See you guys tomorrow.